Hi, my name is Veronica Logarta, and my poet is Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou is an African-American poet who was born on April 4th, 1928, and passed away on May 28th, 2014. Her style of poetry produces a very direct and conversational voice, using strong and compelling metaphors and similes. Unfortunately for Maya, she grew up to have a very difficult childhood. Her parents got divorced when she was very young, so her and her brother had to live with her grandma, Ann Henderson's in Stamp, Arkansas. Although she grew up to be an amazing American author, actress, screenwriter, dancer, so we're going to be analyzing and reading the poem Ain't That Bad by Maya Angelou. Dancing the funky chicken, eating ribs and tips, digging all the latest sounds, and drinking in sips. Putting down that do-rag, tidying up my fro, wrapping up in blackness, don't I shine and glow? Hearing Stevie Wonder, cook beans and rice. Going to the opera, checking out Linton Price. Get down, Jesse Jackson, dance on, I Live Eiley, talk, Miss Barbara Jordan, and groove, Miss Pearlie Bailey. Now ain't they bad, and ain't they black, and ain't they black, and ain't they bad, and ain't they bad, and ain't they black, and ain't they fine? Black like the hour of night, when your love wiggles close to your side. Black as the earth which has given birth to nations when all else is gone will abide. Bad as the storm bleeps raging from the heavens, bringing down the welcome rain. Bad as the sun burning orange hot at midday, lifting waters again. Arthur Ashe on the tennis court, Muhammad Ali in the ring, Andre Watts and Andrew Young, black men doing their thing, dressing in purples, pinks, and greens, exotic as rum and cooks, living our life with flashing style. Ain't we colorful folks? Now ain't we bad? And ain't we black? And ain't we black? Ain't we bad? And ain't we bad? And ain't we black? And ain't we fine? So now we're going to be analyzing the poem, and we're going to start off with lines 5 to 8, which is putting down that do-rag, tightening up my fro, wrapping up in blackness, don't I shine and glow. Maya Angelou uses imagery because a form of imagery is a language especially used in literary work. To interpretation, the line don't I shine and glow is an example of imagery, and also the lines wrapping up in blackness, don't I shine and glow, is basically meaning that she's going into her culture and that she's enjoying it. So now analyzing lines 24 and 25, which is black like the hour of night, when your love turns and wiggles close to your side. I'm going to interpret that and say Maya Angelou is using a form of a simile because when she uses the word like, she uses it to describe a comparison between two things. And when she said black like the hour of night, she could be expressing how she could be having fun and fun following her culture and doing what her people do. And when she said when your love turns and wiggles close to your side, is like when you know how like at night when you're sleeping next to your loved ones, like your wife or your husband or your siblings, you wiggle close next to them to like get comfortable or like cuddle or like feel warm inside, and it feels good. So it's like her saying how she could be having fun partying or doing what her people do. Now analyzing lines 26 and 27, black as the earth which has given birth to nations and when all else is gone, will abide. In these lines, Maya Angelou uses another form of simile and repetition because she uses the words as to compare two things between each other, and repetition because she's basically repeating the meaning like we mentioned earlier. So in interpretation, these lines mean that she was born and raised to love her culture, which she is basically saying that she is proud to be a strong Black woman. And to analyze the rest of the poem, she's saying that it isn't bad to be proud of your own culture, to love it, and to be who you are. And yeah. I really think that this poem is really powerful and meaningful with the play on words that Maya Angelou used. She used metaphors, similes, and repetition throughout her poems, which really made it powerful and strong. As mentioned, she was basically saying how it isn't bad to be colored, and she was most definitely proud of her own culture, which was expressed through her tone and attitude. And so that basically wraps up this video, and yeah.